I managed to find a kettle. Not that we've got anything to put it on. The wife sent us a camping bag, so we're all good. She said everything we need's in this bag. So we'll find out. She's not in it, so there's not everything we need. Anyway. Oh, golly gosh. Not that it rained very much. I bought an old man mattress to put under my swag so I can have a little bit more padding. I'm not going to sleep completely on the ground. These young bloods. God, tell you what. I don't know. A drop of rain on my head. Notice this, look. I get the little pissy one. Mr. Longlegs has to have a double one. I don't know whether that's fair. I'm the bloody star. I should get the double swag. You know, write in and tell him it's just not on. It's a Wimmera tent. Not that we've got the front bit.
Does it have any of the poles?
Does it need poles? Of course I brought the poles. Get out. Yeah, you're just hearkening back to the childhood, aren't you? When we were at the bloody Victor Harbour sleeping in an asbestos hut. I don't know, dude. Is it going to rain or not? I don't know that I really want to sleep outside if it's raining.
Well, you can set up the tent.
So if you don't help me, you're not allowed to come in if it pours down. How's that? Yeah. Be like that bloody little pig thing. If you get left out in the rain, knocking on my door, I'll say you can huff and you can puff, but you can't come in because you didn't even help me put that. No, actually, it's probably.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, it's well, you know, if you wanted to come in, if you don't help me, but you want to come in when it's raining, I won't let you. Maybe it's more like the Henny Penny story with the chicken. Yeah, the chicken story when Henny Penny's running around the chook yard and she's saying, "Ooh, I found some grain. Can anybody help me pick it up?" And they all went, "Nah, we're too bloody busy. Bugger off." So she went and picked all the grain up and she put it in a little bag and she went inside and she says, "Oh, I'm going to crush this grain up and make some flour. Can everybody help me make some flour?" And they all went, "Nah, I'm too bloody busy to make flour. I've got to go out here and do whatever they were doing," which was not very much of anything. So anyway, poor old Henny Penny got organised and made the flour and got all motivated. And then she went and collected some water, collected a bit of yeast. Finally, she said, "Would anybody like to help me light the fire in the oven?" Nobody wanted to help her get any wood to light the fire, to do any of the work. Eventually, Henny Penny got organised and ran around the yard, got all the firewood, lit the fire in the oven, got organised, made the bread rose, cooked the bread, and just imagine what happened when the bread come out of the oven, beautiful, warm and lovely, and a little bit of hot butter, perhaps some honey on it. Everybody decided they were going to help Henny Penny eat the bread, but nobody wanted to help make it, so she said, "You can all just get stuffed," and ate it all herself. Then she probably died of obesity, but anyway. This is my cookie thing that I found. Oh, I had a little, what's the name? What are they called? Camp stove thing? I had one of them, but I can't get the jolly hose to fit anything, so I thought, well, I'll get me barbecue. I guess if all else fails, we can have marshmallows. Actually, I'll probably use that to defend my tent if you try to come in. Are we going to put the tent up? I don't know. I think we should. This looks a bit threatening. Hang on. I will go and have a look at my own bloomin' weather app. Wait there, we'll make a decision. What do we got? Wednesday's weather. Partly cloudy, patchy fog early this morning. Well, we've missed the patchy fog. Mainly in the south, medium chance of showers late this afternoon and evening winds. What? Okay, chance of an afternoon late shower with the evening winds. At least the winds aren't going to be too crazy. They're 15 to 20 kilometres an hour. How much rain? 1 to 5 millimetres. The maximum temperature is going to be below low 20s. It's almost like the bloody star sign, this weather report. Could rain, might not be windy, perhaps it's going to be a bit warmer. It's like, today you're going to be lucky and come into money. And what the hell? Wait, you find $10 in your pocket and you're like, well, technically you came into money, didn't you? Not really sure. I'd like it to be a bit more Pacific, just personally.
Like the ocean?
How's the ocean Pacific? Oh, no! That's bloody hell, that's nearly a knock-knock joke, isn't it? Maybe we'll call it the Ocean Pacific, just to mess with her head completely. I'm just going to go sailing in the Pacific. I don't reckon we want the cow shit in the tent. So we'll just kick that over there. Mind you, talking about cow shit, the other day when we ran out of bloody bags and stuff to burn in the smokers, we had shit in the smokers. Me and the missus, we get back to the blooming camp. We weren't camping then. We were in a caravan because we were upmarket a bit, and we were both like looking at each other, going, "Cool, what is that smell?" And we both smell like burnt shit, which was a very big surprise. But so it does smoke nice, but it's not real pleasant in the aftermath. I think Hessian is a much more pleasing smell. Rightio, Mr. deCaux. I think I'm going to put my tent up. Oh, I don't know. Oh, where's that going to go? You could set the barbecue up while you're waiting for me. Not that this is much of a tent though, but still. Oh, you should have seen that look. He goes, that's not much of it. That's the ground sheet for under the tent. You bloody skeptic, you. I don't know. Anybody out there with adult children, you feel judged? Or is it just me? Or maybe it's just... maybe I deserve a bit of harsh judgment, but still. That's the other way. Help, I think my plastic's getting a bit old. What are you doing? Maybe this wasn't the ground sheet. Ah, hell. Oh well. Anyway, it'll be all right. Thank you for helping. Come on!
You said you didn't want my help.
I didn't say I didn't want your help. I said you're not coming in if you don't help. I wonder if we put it up there with it, so then we can sleep uphill a little bit. I reckon. Oh. Perhaps I could be like a proper intrepid adventurer and just get 4 sticks and just stick that up in the air so if it rains I could be under that. If you hear an owl, it's just because I kicked him. Far out. Oh, God. I wonder if there's any directions in here.
Is this video going to be titled How Not
to Go Camping? No, it actually, the video should be called Why It's a Good Idea to Buy a Caravan. Ta-da! I'm hoping that's the veranda. There's sheep in the distance. Hope they don't knock my tent over. Oh! Bloody hell. This could be entertaining. Right, what does half of this stuff do? Do you have any idea? That's the shower rail. Okay, well maybe I might just be sleeping on the ground with you, I reckon, lad. Shit. Oh, God. Well, that has to be a leg because it's got a thingamajig on the bottom. What? It's sprung together and it still won't even go together. Oh, there we go. Help. You won't be in this tent anyway, it won't be tall enough for you. Sort of half a leg. Shit. What do we got? Where's the other one? We got 4. Oh, there goes a long one. How's that go? Bloody complicated jigsaw puzzle. Well, that's not very helpful. It's missing the bottom bit. Oh, God. Now I'm committed. I'll have to put this bloody thing up, won't I? They're all watching me. I would say that's the long bits that go along. What does that bit do? About the same length as those ones with the black tippy bit. No, that's a different length. Shit. Where does that go then? Maybe it's this one. No, can't be that one. Has to be that one. So that should be the 4. Are those 4? Yep, they look the same. I think we've got 4 legs. Maybe. And then where the hell's the top of it? How the hell does that work? No instructions in there. I got motivated obviously and brought a hammer once upon a time. I reckon they had a little bits to go out there. I don't know what those bits do. They look like awful short legs. Ah, maybe the tent goes up on a archy thing or something. Then there shouldn't be 3 of them then? Okay, let's get the tent out of the bag. We'll see whether that makes any sense. Award-winning design. Not bloody likely if I'm involved. Ah! Ha ha! You see? The universe is on our side, young John. So spread the tent with the door facing the desired direction. Close the zipper and pin the corner of the tent squarely out. Pin out the remaining loops by using stakes. It's only got a 1-year replacement warranty, so I think we're in trouble. It says, keep this guarantee for your purchase and receipt if you want to give it back to us.
I think you bought this thing 20 years ago.
Yes, I think so. I don't think I even bought it, to be quite honest with you. I think I inherited it from somewhere. Right, so it says, roll out the base. It's got its own floor anyway. I just thought oh, look, we've even got firelighter in there. Where's the door? Is that the door? I reckon that's the door. I reckon I want the door at the front. I'm assuming that's the front. Otherwise, if you're sleeping with your head downwind. Did you roll this up?
Probably when I was about 10.
Can't imagine. I don't normally go camping, just that we've got to stay away from everybody. So here we are in the middle of nowhere, ab-living. I think that's the front. Looks like the front. Right. Oh, bloody hell. I have to go to the bottle shop and get some wine, I think. It's a big little tent. Rightio. Now, did you read the next bit of the directions? Can't even read that anyway. So, the ridgepole, is that ridgepole 1? That must be those ones. That's got 4 sections. Get out of town. What? On the map it says ridgepole 1 has 3 sections. On the ground here, it's got ridgepole 1 written on it, so, but we've only got 2 and we need 3. Rightio. Well, I reckon ridgepole 1 looks like it goes through these bits. Thanks for your support, lad.
You're more than welcome.
You'll be bloody laughing the other side of your face if it's pissing down rain. With your funny little tent out the back. And this does not seem sensible. We're in trouble actually, because it says it's a weekender and it's not the weekend. We're in all sorts of trouble already. That's probably why it's not cooperating. The hell does that do? How come there's a big long bit there? What's that about? Shit. And there's got to be one through the... Oh, hang on, you idiot. This isn't the top. No, that's the bottom bit. The top bit up here. Freaking hell. Shut up. Oh, maybe it is the top. Oh, shit. Shush. Hope the silly bloody thing's waterproof after all this effort. It looks about the right length. Right. I don't know, I'm trying to work out this hasn't got any hooky bits.
3 hours later.
Oh, your shoe. You could be useful.
It's slightly ironic that you're building the tent in the rain.
Yeah, well, any better ideas?
Well, because it'll probably stop raining by the time you finish building the tent.
Yeah, well, it might too, but it might not, might it? Oh, fuck. Bent pole number 6. What's bent pole number 6, reckon it is? I've only got a few stickers that are left. Take the floor bracket 6 and lay on the floor, place side. There isn't even a main ridge pole, you pillocks. Maybe it's that long one there. Perhaps that goes in there. Oh, hurry up, John. What the heck? It doesn't seem right, does it? Ah! Place gooseneck part 9 on the 6 ends of the ridge poles. 6 ends of the ridge poles. I've only got bloody 2 ends at this minute. Okay, see, I've only got 2 of them at the minute. Has to be this one, has to be that as well then, I'd say. It's just got broke to do. Hopefully. Maybe it doesn't work, like I said, because it's not the weekend. So it doesn't know what it's doing. It should be down the beach catching a fish. Oh, this will be fun moving bees in the rain too, won't it? That'll be entertaining in itself. What the... These are the stupidest instructions. Thank you. Stay in there, you junk bucket. That'll be alright. It was jammed in there, now it won't do up. What? Come on. What the hell? Look at you go. Stop it. Smart ass. Goodness me. I wonder if I got kicked out of the Boy Scouts, is it? Shit. Right, so that's gonna go to there. You might have to actually help me hold this up. I don't think I'm allowed to be a camper. By the time I get this put up, it'll have stopped raining anyway. What goes on with that silly bloody thing? That's obviously the front veranda. Ah, that's the trouble. Look at that, that'll be right. Now the jolly pole's falling apart up the top. How are you going to get that back together? Was that you did that?
Why am I getting the blame?
I don't know. Oh, frick. Oh, bugger. Oh, shit. How the hell am I going to get in there? Oh, shit. So you're taller than me, maybe you should do it. Dear, oh dear. I'm glad it's not blowing a hurricane, we'd never get this done. If this was the end of the world survival video, you're all dead. Oh, come on. That does not look good. Oh man. I think I've just had a conclusion. If there's a fucking nuclear apocalypse, I'm just going to drive down to the city under the bomb. I'd never survive in the wild, would I?
6 hours later.
Well, you could have volunteered to do it. Even though I know you're not getting in here anyway, so you don't care. It's sort of like it should look like, isn't it? Except that's surely not supposed to be quite that flappy. But then I can't figure out if you put that up too much. Side upright pole, so at least that's something. The whole thing's sort of crooked. No, don't do it there. I suppose you put a rope on that, do you, or not? That seems pretty good. That's why you shouldn't put a pocket knife in your pocket undone.
Oh, just stab yourself.
No, I've got it stuck through my pocket. The wife will be really impressed. Buys me a new pair of pants and lasts about 5 seconds before I've got them ruined. Well, I think that's close to the most terrible tent erection anybody's ever seen. That looks like it's in a straight line. I think that's going to create a sail, really, isn't it?
There's a bit that supports it up from the inside.
Oh, well, one thing at a time. We can't even get the outside right. Let's not get carried away. Shit. Tell you what. Everyone's a critic. Maybe that's what those poles are for the front bit. Right, I don't know about that post there. That does not look quite like it should be in the middle of the doorway like that. That does not seem correct to me. Oh, it's even got a bedroom. Wow, that's kind of cool. What happens with that in there? There's a thing inside. I better take my boots off if I'm going to go in my house. Oh yes, look at that. It says inside pole. Oh, I tell ya, it's a mystery. Oh, golly, gosh, lad. Where do you reckon that goes? In here somewhere? Well, it looks like there's supposed to be ones that go at the top as well. We don't even have them, I don't think. Not sure about having a post in the doorway. It does seem a bit odd. What's that, reckon? We've lost a number here now. We're in trouble. Side pole number 5. The inside, that must be number 5 as well, because that's, yes. Oh, God. Looks like that one goes up in there. Oh, you got your clean shoes on. Now you're running around in my house, you little shit. This is an obstacle course. I've got a tent to trip over at the door. I've got a tent to trip over coming out of my bedroom. Go on. Right, no. Right, yeah, that all looks way crooked. Well, that's not too terrible, is it? I think it's okay if you don't look too close. If my old man was looking at that, he'd say, well, at least a blind man would be glad to see it. I don't know about that, though. I think even he might shake his head. But it feels like it should just come this way a bit. Shouldn't it? Not that it really matters anyway, does it? We're not going in a blooming orienteering challenge. Well, there's 2 hours of my life I'll never get back. That's the worst erected tent ever. Humour me and send in your failed tent erection videos or photos, or just to make me feel slightly better that I'm not the only one that can't put up a simple tent that says easy to put up. Easy to put up my bum.